A warmer Allenhurst. Out of all the terrible things I have seen, the worst was to watch the spirits of old friends crushed under the weight of the lower world. For some, the weight was brought on by themselves. Others would awake to find themselves suddenly beneath it. Both are no fun to witness. Nobody skateboards to the beach anymore. Nobody has basement parties, hoping their parents don't come home early anymore. Nobody wrestles on the lawn and skips stones on the lake anymore. Everybody works until it's time to sleep, and the time in between is spent tired. I understand that life is suffering because it has to be. I understand a lot more now. I also understand that I understand almost nothing. Some suffering is good because it makes freedom feel better, but I think we've hit critical mass. The suffering is not good suffer. The suffer is not fashionable suffering. The suffering barometer is busted and leaking mercury into the drinking water. All anyone can think to do is put safety nets between buildings. Or pills. Usually pills. I wonder if all the amusement we had was the product of knowing it would soon end. I wonder if we could have challenged the projection, extended the good times forever outwards. Forget growing up to raise families and all that. How about growing up to start and end bands with your roommates? To skate home from work together? To always just barely make ends meet? It's okay. At least we can still talk about high school and its echoed victories. This will have to be enough until we find a way to do it all again. Bad attitude at gym. Want to say the N-word out loud. I power stride into my local gym with a pain in my heart on what I believe to be a Sunday morning. The fat asshole that usually occupies the stair machine is currently occupying the stair machine. He's been doing this every Sunday for the past 6 months, and he's lost exactly 0 visible pounds. He's probably eating worse than he used to. In a failing effort to be kinder towards both the world and the people living in it, I don't slide tackle him in the shins when he finally steps down. Mentally, though, I've broken both of his ankles with the sheer force of a well-timed ground attack. Here in this rift of reality, his ankles are fine. As fine as they can be under nearly 300 pounds of fat. I'm at the smoothie bar now, ordering something I'd never usually get. I instruct the woman behind the counter to make sure nothing with soy comes anywhere near my drink. Soy decreases testosterone, kills your libido, and reverses gut health. She nods in a way that seems patronizing. For this, she'll finish her shift, walk to her car in that poorly lit gym parking lot, and find that the interior of her 2014 Ford Focus has been coated in 3-week-old animal blood. There's a Mediterranean deli next door, and the dumpster behind it beckoned to me. One man's trash is another woman's nightmare. I'm above physically abusing women when I'm upset about things as of late. We mature very quickly in our early 20s. That's what I'm told, at least. That'll be $11.28, debit or credit. My paying $12 for a fucking smoothie warrants my not answering her pointless question. I lay a 20 on the counter and call her the fateful N-word at a very loud volume. Front desk guy hears this, calls over the regional manager. That was the day I looked into building a killer home gym. And build a killer home gym I soon did. No man should ever have to conform to the standards of some Planet Fitness or otherwise. Our space is ours. Screaming makes you lift more. The science to prove this is there if you feel like investigating.